Alright guys, I learned something new today. I didn't know that there's a Land Cruiser and there's a Land Cruiser Prado. So this is the Land Cruiser Prado and that is the Land Cruiser. Alright, both of them are Land Cruisers, but this is like the smaller brother of that big, bad, huge Land Cruiser. Alright, so I'm gonna bring you around the car. Alright, let's have a look. First of all, again, I'm gonna turn you around. Yeah. So this is the Land Cruiser Prado. So it is also leather frame base. It is also a big 7-seater SUV. That is 8-seater. I'm gonna check this one later to see whether it's a 7-seater or 8-seater. But both of them are highly capable, big, off-road capable family cars. Okay, look at the approach angle. Crazy approach angle. Alright, and I mean nowadays all the new design themes, right, they do a lot with their headlamps, right? It's very 3D, very sculptural, and then the daytime running lights are down here, very aggressive looking. In fact, right, when you come to think about it, right, only Toyota operates in this segment. When you think about it, they have this big one here and then this one as well. Alright, even the rear, look at it, it's very chunky, very masculine. Actually, it's also huge, you know. Look at my height. Right. And I like there are a lot of small little details about this car that I quite like. I mean, it's chunky, it's massive. We can't run away from it. And with cars of this size, right, utility matters as well. So you can't have a very soupy design. Okay? They're all very functional, very big, very brash. Okay? This is also imposing. I think this guy, right, is about the size of the Range Rover Vogue. This is the size of the Range Rover. This alone, not even the full-size Land Cruiser. Okay, but this one is more modest. Okay, I don't think it comes with air suspension. I don't think it has a huge V8 engine. This is more like basically the smaller, the lesser version of it. But inside, okay, you have keyless entry as well. Okay, inside is big as well. Okay, it's easier for me to hop up here because it's not as tall as that car. But basically, the architecture, the concept of the car is very similar. Okay, it is very similar in execution. Okay, you have the the mobile phone controls here, the cruise control over here. The start button is here. You get a stereo volume control here, the climate control, the infotainment system with the reverse camera and everything, and then you have the locking differentials all over here. Okay, so yeah, let's discover the car. Nice sizable glove box. I still don't know what is that. Maybe it's some access card or whatever that's usable in Japan. And that's a family mirror. We can check out your kids and all that at the back here. Let's start the car. It's very warm and very humid here. Okay. Petrol engine as well. This has a 2.7 liter petrol engine. Okay. So I think it's the same engine as the one that you get in the Fortuner. Okay. This is also leather frame, but I think it's somewhat larger than the Fortuner though. Okay. It's a Land Cruiser anyway, so you have one level of tray here. You have a huge... Now, this one it's a cooler box, but it routes the air conditioning inside here. So it's not a refrigerator per se, it's just a cooler box, a box where you can put some of the drinks and it keeps it chilled, you know? So, but it's very huge, very spacious inside as well. Look at that, that's an extra compartment. The cup holders are here, and then you have the seat ventilation here, and a USB port and a 12-volt charger. So you have all the things that you need actually. Alright, so yeah, the speedo clusters and all that. Again, it's very Japanese, it's very JDM feel. JDM not as in spoilers and turbos and all that, but this is a very JDM car. I mean, even the Velfires, the Alphas, they're all very JDM, right? Everything feels very practical. Nothing obnoxious about it. Let's go to the back of the car. Oops. Whoa. Oh, nice. There's a 12-volt charger port as well, rear aircon vents, and it's also, the seats are reclinable as well. Let me try and turn you around. Hello. Oh, wow, look at it, like a boss. You can recline that much in this car, and it's very comfortable. The seats are comfortable. Of course, if I close the doors, I can slot my palm in here, and I can slot my feet underneath and rest. Yeah, it's nice. There's no DVD player here, but it's a nice big family car as well, and it's not as expensive as that one. That one is 400 over 1,000. This one is 200 plus. Not bad, man. Not bad, man. Okay, let's go to the rear and have a look. Alright. See this little thing here? You press this, and then this hook here. See, that's one thing I like about the Japanese, you know. They don't fuss with unnecessary things. Okay, they are like, okay, we need to have a split folding. We need a button. Okay, let's put a button here. Okay, after you push the button, you need to pull the thing up. Let's put a hook here, so you can pull it up. Then you can drop your stuffs inside here. Right, it's flat and very spacious as well. Not as big as that one. These are the sort of like armrests and cup holders for the kids at the back. All right, I believe it's only a 2-seater at the back because there is no third row seat belt at here. So the other one, the Land Cruiser, is an 8-seater because it's really wide. The car is really wide, so even the third row can sit 3%. But this one, the third row only 2%, so it's a 7-seater. All right, how do I? Okay, I close this back, and then if I want to open the whole thing, I have to figure out myself. Oh, it's at the side here. The opening is at the side here, alright? Oh, it opens sideways! Lovely! This is super cool. Now, I haven't been operating a car with such a huge rear hatch that opens sideways. And come to think of it, right, opening sideways is quite nice as well. Why not, right? Now, how do I get the seats up? Okay, I need to fold the... let me turn you around so you can see the action. The action. Back here. I think that will do it. This one as well. Okay, that should do it. That won't do it. Let me try again. Really? Oh. So I think it is a case of me not knowing how to... Oh, stupid me. Look at this. Alright, press this. Ah, it's powered. Stupid Bobby. What an idiot. Bobby is an idiot. Okay, it's powered operated. Okay, and then the other side, press this one. Ta-da! There it goes up. And then it pushes this up. Voila! We have the third row. Okay, but they are children's size, I believe. I mean, adults can see it, but I don't see any. I think it's mainly for smaller size adults or children. Okay, so this is like a big SUV, but you have an additional 2 seats at the back. So to put them down, yep. Anything special happening there? I'm not sure. Let me see what goes on when this operates, so you can see here. Oh, look at that! You see that? Do you see that? My God, the Japanese are genius. That's why the seat can fold flat, because they pull the underside into this part so that you can have a flat loading bay. Damn! Geniuses, man. These guys are awesome. Now, what about the door? Is there like a secret button where the door will do something that I'm not expecting it to do? Is there a button anywhere? Is there a button anywhere? No. No. So what do I do now? I pull. And then... Oh, that's it. No surprises. Okay, that's it. There are no surprises. Alright, so this is a very nice 7-seater SUV as well. Okay, it's called the Land Cruiser Prado. And I really appreciate how the rear seats operate, man. That's super cool. And then you have a flat loading bay. And it's also another big ass SUV. Leather frame as well. Okay, let's go for a drive in a while. And yeah. Right, I got up the Land Cruiser Prado now. And now I'm going to bring you guys for a ride to see how this car is. I've got to be extra careful because they're so nice, right? To pass me the car. And I'm just going to drive out here. Hello, boss. Yep. Okay. Yes. Do I want to go there? Okay, let's turn this way now. Ah, now this car looks big, and when I heard the engine is a 2.7, I thought it's going to be sluggish, but it's not. For just driving like that, the car feels sprightly just now. It just comes out like that. So, I wonder how they tune it actually. Yeah. Now this is a very familiar engine. This is the engine that we've driven in the Toyota Fortuner, 2.7 4-cylinder. And if you're not like gonna speed and all that, right, it's perfectly adequate. Yep. Again, visibility is very good as well. Like these roads, huge side mirror really helps. Let's see where this leads to. Nice. It's quiet and comfortable. I noticed the tires are so thick just now, and yes, it's very comfortable. I wish the Fortuner is as comfortable as this though. The Fortuner, yeah, it looks very sporty and all that, but it bumps and hops around. This one is very, very comfortable. Now I hear a bit more of the engine because again, this is different from the Land Cruiser. This is the Land Cruiser Prado. So it's like, again, it's like the smaller brother of the Land Cruiser. Yeah. But is it in any way sluggish? No, it's not sluggish at all. Where should I go? That side, this side? It's nice to explore yourself in a town that you don't really know much and then you have to do a 3-point turn. Yeah. Oopsie doopsie. Okay, let me drive up here. I think the difference is that when it's a big SUV like this, right, you feel more fearless in exploring. And I'm not gonna do anything stupid, but it's a road as well. Turn around here. It holds the car. Nice. Alright. Wrong way. Let's turn back. Oops. So I see all the controls over here. The mobile phone controls, the cruise control and all that. Steering wheel volume button, the seat heaters and all that. Yeah, it's alright. It's a decent car. It's a very decent car. Comfortable, big. It's not expensive at all. It's 200 plus for a car like that. That's a good price. Maybe I'll turn this way up. Can I? Oh, it's a one-way street. Okay. Okay, that's scary. Now, just now I asked them, because I was checking out the car's features, right? Like you have a power boot here, you have a power seat there, you have the rear seats of this car where the seat bench got retracted in and then that folds up. I asked about all this, right? Are they covered under the warranty? You know what? for the Land Cruiser, right, a car of that size, that price, right, 2,500 ringgit, they cover not just the engine, the transmission, the O2 sensors, all the sensory stuffs, the air conditioning system. The warranty also covers the electronics, the powered seats, the retractable ones, the power boot. All those stuffs are covered under warranty as well. Hey, that's not bad, right? When you think about it, that's the purpose of buying a car with a lot of features, because you want to know that you get to enjoy the features 1 year down the road, 2 year down the road. And with them being covered, I think that at least alleviates a peace of mind. Of course, when you buy a car from the OEM manufacturer, say for example you buy a car from Toyota or Honda, of course they get covered, right? All these things, they get covered. But when it comes to reconditioned cars, back then a lot of people would be like, oh, they have this fear. But now, when you want cars that are not officially brought in, right, all these things are covered. So not bad. And seriously, 2005 is not a lot of money to cover those things for 1 year. Let's go straight up ahead. Yeah, it's an unfamiliar town. I need to compass my way back. Yeah, interesting. It's quiet. The car is quiet. Alright, careful. A lot of people coming up and in. They've changed to one-way streets now. Seremban here. The car doesn't feel sluggish at all. It's not sluggish at all. The steering feels a little bit heavy, but maybe because it's a big car. But yeah, it's nice. It's alright. I think it's this direction. Alright. Yeah, the car is quiet and it's very, very comfortable. If you have your kids sitting at the back, sleeping at the back, you won't wake them up with the undulations and all that. All the bad KL and PJ roads, right? You won't affect them. This car just irons things up. Yeah. Nice. Steers nicely. Brakes nicely. It's comfortable. Seats a lot of people. 7. You don't get to sit as many as the Land Cruiser. The Land Cruiser, all right. The big brother, just as I mentioned just now, it has a 3-row. It has a 3-seater at the back. This one is only a 2-seater. Oh, what's the jam? What is the jam? Oh, I was here just now. It's not jammed. Now it's jammed. Oh, it's because it's 4 o'clock. Yep. I really appreciate this camera system that shows the side when someone approaches, and then it senses something and then it will turn it on by itself. Very nice feature to have. So think about it. The Land Cruiser Prado is when you like the Land Cruiser, but it's out of your budget first, and the 4.6 liter V8 engine is not something that you can accept in terms of perception when it comes to road tax, right? And you get this one, 2.7. I've mentioned something earlier on, and I saw a lot of people share it on social media. I mentioned that a lot of people buy condos, they never use the facilities, but then they pay about 350 ringgit every month. By the end of the year, they would have paid about 4,000 over ringgit, but they never use any of the features. And they're not willing to pay road tax for a car where they're going to use every single day. Right? Sometimes, to me, road tax is worth paying than condominium maintenance. Yep, that's the Land Cruiser Prado. And Of course, I like that guy, but that is 200,000 more. This is 200,000 less, but it's no less a car because it's fully capable as well in terms of its four-wheel drive system. You have the full locking features and all that. Again, you can go river wading. You can do all things that a Land Cruiser does. Okay, except that maybe it is a little bit less comfortable, a little bit less quicker, a little bit less luxurious, a little bit smaller, a little bit of everything, but it's still a very big car. Like I mentioned just now, from the exterior, this car is as big as the Range Rover Vogue. Of course, if I take the tape measures and all that, maybe that car is sized, maybe that car is wider and all that, but this car is huge as well. This is every way the size of the XC90 or Q7. Alright? So yeah, that's the Land Cruiser Prado. So I give you guys extra. A lot of people ask for the Land Cruiser, but I sort of realized that there's a Land Cruiser and there's a Land Cruiser Prado here, and then these both cars. I think both of them are worth buying. Yeah, I mean, acquired taste. Some people like sporty SUVs. Some people like really rugged stuffs like these boys here. Yeah, they are not for you to chase a Cayenne on Ulu Yam, but you can drive down the banks and straight into the river with these boys here. These guys are, proper big off-roaders. And they're comfortable as family cars as well. Yep. Now, since they are so nice, right? Since this dealer called Rupi, since they are so nice, right? There's something that I want to tell you guys and show you guys about. You see that shop opposite of the street? Do you see that? The one with the signboard there? And a very old, small little house, right? That is where they started. So I learned it when chatting with them. That's where they started, with a little small shop, a few cars, trying to sell cars for a living. And then they became this. Look at it. Look at it. I think that small little dealership over there, right, predates the whole, national automotive policy or whatever. Let's put it this way. If you are not someone who is dedicated to your business, if you're not someone dedicated to what you're doing, you will not be able to grow to such a size, right? Look at it. I think when I look around, right, they have 200 cars over here. And every single car is under the shade. And I noticed something special as well. They have look at this. Nice meeting you. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah. Yeah. So I heard that this place is where when owners come and check the cars, they want to jack it up, they can check everything if they like to.
Yeah. We give them the option.
Yeah.
In case they want to check, we can use our part.
So it's like you make sure your cars are very well selected, right? Back in either Japan or UK and all that, right? Most of Japan, right?
Basically now 101% Japan.
Because it's the quality is there, right? So if they bring their mechanic, they can check the car they wanted to, they just jack it up, go through everything, and then if there are certain things that you guys will offer, depends on how you
if they
deal,
are
right?
They can use our hoist, but if customers don't have time, maybe we just ferry the car to their place and they can do that as well. But since they are here, we can use our hoist.
Nice. So a lot actually, when the main concern is that after I buy the car, warranty and all that, right?
Okay, basically our company, all the cars that come up from our showroom, sales is all mandatory warranty. Minimum 1 year or 25,000 kilometers, whichever comes first.
And I heard that it's not just the engine, gearbox, it also includes the power seats, the side.
Those are
electronic components, semua pun under warranty kan?
There is two category of warranty. One is amateur and the one is professional. The professional one we give almost 14 to 15 items under warranty. Like cars like Toyota, it's very reliable. We only give basic warranty. Toyota, because our composition of stock here, 80% come from Toyota.
I see. I can see that over
here.
here.
You can see the Crown, Lexus. Then we have Harrier. So this is the workshop whereby we do the PDI before we deliver.
Just to
check
make sure everything
is
is
proper. Yeah.
everything looks good and all that lah. Prep it up nicely, right?
Okay.
Yeah, man, that's nice. Nice. So Rupi has been around for quite some time, right?
As I was mentioned by our Batu.
Yep.
Actually, Rupi was granted the EP since 1979.
1979.
Yeah.
So that predates Proton actually.
True enough, yeah.
Right.
Proton was actually mooted in 85.
Yeah. So 79, that means it's Mahathir only went up on 81, right?
Yeah. But then they are quite serious after 80s lah.
So you guys are one of the first,
Yeah. In fact, I think we are earlier than NASA.
Oh, just now I saw the little small. That was the original showroom, right?
Yes,
I saw it there. Yeah.
That one is the original showroom.
Yeah, man. I mean, for you guys to come from that to something like this is.
Yeah, we really mean business.
I mean, if you have to be really dedicated
True.
and trustworthy, right? If not, yeah, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me drive the Land Cruiser and the Land Cruiser Prado. Great cars, great cars.
What do you think about the car?
Oh, I like it. I like them. I mean, it's a pity that Toyota did not bring them in, right?
Yeah,
but that's why some people, they like to buy cars that are not officially imported, and that's where you guys are able to help them, right?
Yeah.
And then when it comes to after buying, they still get warranty, just like
like
the normal cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right.
So basically, our motto is to make sure customer are actually happy with our products.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Gafar. Thank you.
Right.
All right.